Good morning one and all. We are back at Maidbrook Pool. It's a beautiful spring morning again, and you can really sense that the season is starting to turn. And the reason we are here is to take a closer look at the birds which are currently in this area behind me, which we've seen from sort of various visits. You can see some of the song going on behind me. There's a great tit there that's not very happy with something. But also the main reason that I'm here is one of the overseas migrants which arrives at this time of year into the UK, the chiff-chaff, has started frequenting this area and singing. I'm hoping we can pick it up on film. I will try my best. Also, in these hedges behind me, and I'd have to be very quick to catch that one on film, are Goldcrests. Now, Goldcrests are a lesser seen bird. They're very, very, very small. They're actually quite common sort of across the UK in terms of distribution, but being so shy and so small and sort of only sort of turning up in certain habitats, they're one that also are very, very hard to spot. But we're going to try our best as we're out this morning, so wish us luck. Oh, sorry, there's my dog gate crashing my scene. He needs to work on his silent approach, I think. Now, you have to be very eagle-eyed to see, but that there is one of our Goldcrests. It's quite hard to make the detail out. This is the limitations of using a camera phone. But if we do capture that, they are the UK's smallest bird. So when I say they are tiny, they really are. I mean, there's a wren singing over there. That's the second smallest bird in the United Kingdom, the wren. And they're hard enough to spot on their own. But this one here, I wonder if you can pick up the detail on there. They are signified by a yellow stripe on the wing, which we can just about make out. And also a yellow stripe on the top of the head as well. And they are absolutely loving life in this hedge here, picking off little insects and also ivy berries, which provides lots of calories for this bird to keep it going and keep it sustained. It's really enjoying itself in there. So, I try not to interrupt it, but that there is a robin. It's a song you're probably familiar with over the gardens. Interesting fact about robins, the ones that were probably singing over the winter period in your gardens and the hedgerows, probably not the ones that are here now, because they're a migratory species, even though they're a native UK. You get some that migrate from the coldest parts of Europe to come here over winter, and then they return to their normal pastures to go and breed. And then the ones that are here throughout the summer breeding in the United Kingdom go to warmer climates throughout the winter period. And so these here, which are singing now, they're establishing their nesting territories, probably only been here a week or two. And that's why they're all in song at the moment. And again, I mean, if we sort of scan where we are, this is just in this same short section of hedgerow, just by the pools. So much going on here, particularly at this time of year. Birds are really starting to up their game. Now, it seems unusual to be talking to you from this point right here. Welcome to the back garden of Rickshaw Towers. Looking at this rather tired looking hedgerow behind me. Now, this hedgerow is the bane of my life in many ways. It's not a native species and I would love to replace it with native breeds. However, there's a reason that it's had a stay of execution, and that is because the number of birds which come and nest in this small area right behind me, including one of my garden's most interesting visitors. Talk about dunnocks. You could be fooled by their brown feathers and rather dowdy appearance, but let me tell you, they have one of the most interesting lives you could possibly meet. If they were on Tinder or other dating apps, they would be swiping right and accepting all visitors. The female dunnock has one mission at this time of year, which socially might not be acceptable in human terms, but she is out to secure and snare as many males as possible to mate with her during a very, very short space of time. So why, oh why, does our female dunnock have such loose morals? Well, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it is a survival strategy.
One of the biggest challenges facing young birds as they hatch from the eggs and try to make their journey to adulthood is making sure they have enough food. The female dunnock has a strategy which means many males believe the brood to be theirs, and many males will service the same nest, meaning her chicks are the best fed on the block and more likely to make it through to their adult years. There we go, ladies and gentlemen, just another example of why nature is such a fascinating thing to watch, even from your humble back gardens. And let me tell you, this is a very humble one indeed. That is all from me this week. Thank you very much for watching this bulletin. There will be another one next week. Please feel free to share this with anyone that you feel would be interested, particularly if they are isolating or shielding because of the pandemic. Other than that, guys, stay safe, stay well, be kind to each other, and we look forward to talking again soon. Thank you.